Broadway production of Jekyll and Hyde is coming to town here in San Diego starting tonight at the San Diego Civic Theater. It runs from tonight to the 7th. Sky's going tonight.
Yeah.
So you're going to go check out the production of Jekyll and Hyde, and its star, Constantine Maroulis, is in the studio, in the house. What's up, Constantine?
Or Constantine Maroulis, whichever one.
Exactly.
We are in Southern California, so Morales will probably...
That did sound weird when I said it.
That's okay. You probably did it purposely.
I did. I just making sure you're paying attention.
Totally.
Well, listen, you're one of the one-name guys. You're known as just Constantine anyway, so let's just drop your last name at this point. You know, you're like Prince. You know?
Totally.
Exactly.
Or Cher.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, more the Broadway vibe.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Totally makes sense.
All right, fine.
So, Constantine, I'm a big American Idol fan. I've seen every season of it. That's where we know you from. That's where you got your start. Mm-hmm. And now you're a big Broadway star. Did you ever think that's where your career was going to go?
Well, you know, I grew up as an actor in New York. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and raised close by in New Jersey. So, you know, I just always had a passion for the work and all that. So went to a good school, kind of needed a job at one point, and auditioned for American Idol. And, you know, it was a great opportunity. And so I got to, you know, get back to what I do best and what I love very much and my passion. So it's worked out so far.
Yeah, pretty good, right? And our girl here, Ashley, she auditioned for American Idol, made it on the show. It was one of the joke auditions, but she made it to the process. How was that audition process for you? Was it tough, or did you know, when you auditioned right away, did you kind of get that vibe that you were good to go, or how was it for you?
I had a sense that you know, I had done cattle call auditions and stuff like that when I was starting out, so it wasn't very different than that, but it was really a great experience all around. So I had a sense that they were maybe interested in the beginning. They kind of, you know how to make this big TV show, so they were following you around with cameras and stuff like that. But yeah, I just kind of kept to myself, and God, it's been like 8 years now.
Can you believe that? Like, that seems like yesterday that you were on that show, and it's been 8 years.
Wow.
And so much has happened to you since then. You know, you've become a big, like I said, big Broadway star. You've been nominated for a Tony. You did Rock of Ages. I got to see that show. That hysterical show. What a great show Rock of Ages is.
Thank you. Yeah.
And you were, you know, a big star of that. Did you get a chance to see the movie?
I've not seen the movie.
You haven't seen the movie?
What? Really?
How come?
I don't know. I just never got a chance to see it. I pop up in the movie and just haven't had a chance to see it.
Is it that you just don't want to go there because you were in it so much, or what is it that you would think you want to see it?
You know, it was an awesome experience for me. You know, creating the role in New York and you know, being a part of the success of building this brand all around the world and everything like that, and got to bring it out across the country on tour and be a part of the movie.
Yeah.
And I just kind of was, you know,
Are you over it, or you didn't want to see somebody else in your role, or?
Yes, all of that. No, I just haven't seen it yet.
All right.
I'm a busy man.
Do you not go to the movies?
I go to some movies. Yeah.
What was the last thing you saw? Anything good? Any recommendations?
I think I saw The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't, you know, it was fine.
Fine.
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, I didn't, The Dark Knight Rises, I mean.
Right, the newest one.
I just wasn't as, I didn't love it as much as
where does your passion lie? Is it all kind of with, I get a sense that like your art is encompassing your whole life. Like TV movies aren't really.
No, I like television a lot. I watch a lot of television, but.
So what do you watch?
Oh my gosh.
Honey Boo Boo?
No, I don't watch that one. But I like all like the fun docu-series on cable and stuff. And
I love that stuff.
Fast and Loud, that's my new one I like. And Discovery, I like American Pickers. And
oh, yeah.
I like
Mike and
Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
Stuff like that. And a lot of sports. I watch a lot of sports. So.
Cool. So, you know, when you're in music, you're the music industry and stuff like that, what kind of music did you listen to growing up? What were your influences?
Oh, everything from, you know, Led Zeppelin to, you know, all classic rock.
Yeah.
Bob Marley, Grateful Dead, and but I really enjoyed, you know, Nat King Cole and Frank Sinatra, things like that. You know,
wow.
My parents are, a bit older. They, my brother and sister are older than me as well, and just kind of grew up with a lot of their influences, like the new wave stuff and the kind of underground, like goth stuff, and the, from my brother as well. And I grew up, in the 80s really with a lot of like U2 and Police and things like that.
Right.
So.
When hard work and talent meets opportunity with something like American Idol, and I mean, that is just an amazing experience to go through, but then to, carry on and make that into a life and career. That's got to kind of be, I'm guessing a dream come true for you. Has there been a moment since then where you're like, wow, like I'm living my dream? Has there been something that just stuck out to you?
Yeah, no, I've been very lucky, for many years now, and just, I love what I do, and I trained with some really good people, earlier on in my career and stuff, and I had hoped that I would find a way to, make a living doing what I love, and been very blessed so far. So I don't know if there's any one moment, but
or is there like a person, maybe, you know what I mean? Where
I've had some great teachers, and very, I'm indebted to them for everything that they've helped me out with, and I have a great family, and I have a daughter now. She'll be 2 in December. And just very fortunate. So I enjoy what I do. Rock of Ages was a wonderful experience for me. It was always my dream to create, roles on Broadway, and I think it's the, I think there probably is some sort of in the popular music world and things, or pop culture world, there might be some sort of stigma with that. But when U2 and Green Day and all of these amazing artists are a part of Broadway now, and I love all the traditional stuff too, Rodgers and Hammerstein, all that stuff. But
it's definitely going more of the rock vibe, though.
It is.
Now, it's kind of cool for us.
Sure, it's just high art. Things like Book of Mormon and Wicked, just having tremendous success, and just such originality and such high art form, and just to be able to be a part of it all has been pretty great for me. So to the opportunity to bring this epic title, Jekyll and Hyde, back to the stage and completely reinvent it for new audiences and the audiences that really loved it the first time around, and some big people have been a part of it and such, but I've never seen the show before. Just trying to tackle it as a completely original project, and I think people are going to be excited about the work.
Cool.
Now, I know you're married, right, Constantine?
No, I'm not married.
Oh, okay. Are you with your baby's mama? I thought you guys were. I'm sorry, because it totally undoes my question, but basically what my question was is I saw a little teaser for Jekyll and Hyde, and your co-star, or I don't know if she's considered your co-star, but she is beautiful.
Yes.
And I could see it being hard to be your significant other when every night you're on stage with something so gorgeous. Is that something you've come in?
Ooh, how do you handle that?
Well, it's not that. How does he handle it? Because obviously I'm a lady. Is this something that's been an issue in relationships for you, or is the chick?
They probably get it, right?
Do they get it?
No, I mean, it's just, part of the job. I'm lucky to share the stage with Deborah Cox.
That's her name. She's gorgeous.
Amazing R&B, artist, and, Grammy-nominated star, and she's wonderful. She's a great actress, and she's got a beautiful family, and, just we're still pretty early on in the process. We've really only met about 6 or 7 weeks ago, and we just had a short preview period up in outside of Los Angeles, and we're here to officially open the tour, but the sort of main objective is to get, when we get the show back to New York in April, the Richard Rodgers Theater, a beautiful place. We're also celebrating the 100-year anniversary of the Nederlander organization. So they've, they own a lot of the theaters across the country and in New York, and they've produced some of the greatest shows of the last, 100 years.
Tonight is the first night you're actually doing the performance?
No, we've been in previews in La Mirada outside Los Angeles, and tonight is our first preview here because we're making quite a leap from about 1,000 seats to about 3,000 seats tonight. So technically,
are there nerves?
Challenging stuff going on.
Do you get nerves, or are they kind of
sure? Yeah,
really?
Yeah, I think it's
natural,
life or death stakes for us out there, really. So. That's how I approach it. So, yes, a little bit of nerves, but I have a great ensemble and great crew supporting me, and a great piece, and just try to go out there and do my job.
Cool. So, real quick about American Idol again. I got to ask you, what do you think about the judges, the new judges that they're bringing on?
Oh, I love the show, and I've gotten very close to a lot of the sort of creators and producers on the show over the years, and they do a wonderful job injecting new life into the show every year, and I've generally kept up with it, and I've
see you in the audience every once in a while. You still show up.
Yeah, I performed on the show last year, and who knows, maybe we'll be back this year.
That'd be cool.
That'd be great. There's a great song on the show, Jekyll and Hyde, called "This Is the Moment," which is a popular song as well. So who knows? But I think it's great. I think that
you got Mariah now, Nicki Minaj, Keith Urban. Think it's gonna be a good crew?
I would imagine so. I don't. We'll have to see. I think ultimately it's about the contestants and their journey. I think that's what people really respond to, and a lot has been made of the judges and all, but and I think that's great. I think it's.
You don't think the judges have something to do with it?
That's not what I said.
Oh.
But
oh, burn! Yeah. That got uncomfortable, didn't it?
But
I'm actually fine.
But I think. I think that's what people respond to, and it's 10 years plus in the making here with the Idol thing and the journey there. So, people are still tuning in. I think there's other shows and all that, but I think it's about an opportunity for these young artists. So
I'm still trying to figure out what happened to the girl that won your season. I think what was her name, Carrie Underwood. What happened to her?
I think she's starting to catch on.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, Constantine, good luck with the show, man. Jekyll and Hyde, it's going to be, again, at the San Diego Civic Theater. Starts tonight. Our girl Sky is going to be there tonight. She'll be able to give us the review tomorrow. Runs through the 7th. Good luck with the show, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
You bet. All right. It costs a lot when you have kids, especially when they play sports. We're going to tell you exactly how much it costs when we get back.